Hello, everyone. I'm Scott Witt, and as of recently, an official member of Northwoods. And I'm going to be sharing for the next 4 minutes or so about what spirited searching means to me. As a professional project manager, I thought I'd give a project status report on how my search is going. So, thinking of it as a project, it needs to have an objective. And I'd say the objective of my search is to find the truth about reality, what is real, about whether there's a God or a creator, supreme being, and if so, what's the nature of God? In other words, I'm seeking to frame a worldview, a foundation of facts about the world and myself in it. I've considered all possibilities in searching for the truth. For example, maybe there is no intelligent God or creator, which could be acceptable and doesn't have to lead to hopelessness or nihilism. Take Randy Partain, for example, otherwise known as Reverend Randolph, and his Church of Cosmic Indifference. Their church doctrine, if you will, is that there is no supernatural force in the cosmos that cares about or intervenes in the affairs of humanity. So it's up to us to cultivate the values that we care about and create meaningful lives together. Or maybe God is like reality with a personality, as taught by Reverend Michael Dowd, an evolutionary evangelist and UU minister, incidentally, who wrote the book, Thank God for Evolution. Having spent most of my adult life as a Christian believer, I've also not rejected my Christian roots entirely. Like the teachings of Jesus in the Gospels, or the belief that he had a special connection with God, and he thought that we could all have the same level of connection. The book, The Universal Christ, and other teachings by Father Richard Rohr, that's R-O-H-R, have heavily influenced my search over the past year. I'm still unpacking it all, and it's led me to the writings of a few other Christian mystics as well, like Thomas Merton. It turns out that the Bible can be read and interpreted from a much more liberal perspective than what I was experiencing in the Christian church at large. Some of my favorite Bible verses are the shortest ones, like God is love and Jesus wept. But Christian mystics don't limit themselves to the Bible as the sole source of truth. There's a concept that just as Jesus was God incarnate, the whole world was God incarnate, including you and me. And we can experience a connection with God through the creation, which is maybe a different way of saying that God is reality with a personality. Someone also said, God comes disguised as your life. I can't say I fully understand all this, and I do sometimes get frustrated and discouraged at my lack of progress. So what drives me to keep this project alive? For one thing, I do get small rewards whenever a piece of the puzzle comes together, a sense of satisfaction and well-being that the world makes sense in some way. So to conclude my project status report, following a major reset a few years ago, I've been in a process of reconstruction of my faith. And for next steps, I'm convinced that what I need to do is go beyond my limited mind or logical thinking and tap into a deeper connection with God by taking action. I don't exactly know what this will look like. I don't consider myself a very loving person naturally, but I'm confident that making an effort to act in love will bear fruit and will lead me closer to the truth. Thanks for listening.